What's up, guys? I'm Don Smith, and this is What's Cooking Neighbor. And as always, I'm about to take your taste buds on a culinary journey. And today we're fixing something quick, easy, and not that expensive to put together either. Cajun chicken Alfredo. Now, most people will go with the chicken breast, the boneless, skinless chicken breast, but I'm going to go with right here. We have some boneless, skinless thighs, and this is what I'm going to go with. Much more flavor, much more juicier, so that's what I'm going to go with. We have some smoked sausage that's going to go in this. We have some Parmesan Reggiano right here. I have that crumbled up a little bit. We have onions, garlic, butter, any kind of pasta that you like. I'm going to go with bow top pasta, but you can go with any kind of pasta, spaghetti, fettuccine, any of that stuff. Half and half. You can get heavy cream, but I'm going to go with half and half here and a little olive oil. So let's get started. I already got my water over here salted and a little bit of pepper in there. It's already boiling away. And since the pasta is probably the thing that's going to take the most time to cook, we're going to go ahead and get that in there now to get that out of the way. So in goes the pasta. Now, come over here. Let's make a little room. Our chicken thighs now, Cajun seasoning. You can make your own Cajun seasoning if you like, or you can just go to the store like I did and buy some. Either or, it's always up to you. Let's get our pan going over here. Start to get that cranked up. Stir in our pasta, make sure it doesn't stick together. Waiting on our pan to get nice and hot for us. And while that's going, bring our chicken over here a little closer. Let's open up this smoked sausage. We're not going to need this whole thing, so we're just going to cut it in half. Unless you're feeding a lot of people, so then you would use the whole thing. I'm going to cut mine straight down the middle, like so, and then chop away. Make sure you keep your fingers out of the way. Always. Now, there. Now while that's going, over here, put a little olive oil in this, extra virgin. A dab of butter, about 2 teaspoons will do nicely on this one. And then we're gonna let our butter melt and let our oil heat up just a tad bit. Get you guys out of the way. Now our garlic. Probably, since these are big cloves, we're probably just going to use 1. I love garlic. I would normally use 2, but in this one, just going to use 1. Always a quick smash. Take the papers off. Easy peasy. And I can hear my pan starting to sing to me. That way I know that that's going. So let's get that. All right. Now we're going to put in our chicken, and we're just going to let our chicken start to cook. That's the sound I love right there, that sizzling sound. That means it's doing its job. Now let that go right there. I'm going to transfer our smoked sausage onto this plate, and I know the food police are saying you can't do that because raw meat was in that plate, but we're going to cook it anyway, and I guarantee you, you won't get sick from that. So, stir. Pasta's going. Back over here to the garlic. A quick rough chop. And you guys just hang out right here for a second. Now our onion. We're just going to use a half an onion on this. And we're just going to do a nice little dice on these also. Let's get the paper off of this. Which is much easier said than done, apparently. And once that we get the paper off, now dice it up easily. Make sure your fingers are out of the way. Down, 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 then across. Now, beautiful little dices. Then get that a rough chop. Make sure they're all diced up around the same size. That way they cook all at the same time. Now, back to our pasta, stir it up. Season the other side of our chicken, the ones we didn't. Just give them a little flip, take a look at them. They're coming on beautiful brown. That's what we want to see right there. Now once our chicken gets done, we're going to take that out and let that rest, and we're going to throw in our onions and our garlic and our smoked sausage, and we're going to saute that real quick, and we're going to make our own Alfredo sauce. No more store-bought Alfredo sauce. I'm going to show you an easy, quick way to make your own. It's much more delicious, and it's much more cheaper because you can make it in bulk and save it. All right, we're going to go to break. When we come back, we're going to continue to put this Cajun chicken Alfredo all together. Our chicken is on, our pasta is on, things are chopped up, things are going just the way we want it. We'll be right back. This is What's Cooking Neighbor.
Campbellsville University would like to invite you to the 2018 Stars and Stripes Homecoming Celebration. Join us for a day honoring fond memories in our country as we gather on the campus with faculty, staff, students, and alumni. On October 5th and 6th, we hope to welcome you home to celebrate CU's past, present, and future. That's Campbellsville University's 2018 Stars and Stripes Homecoming Celebration on October 5th and 6th. For more information, visit campbellsville.edu/homecoming.
Campbellsville Baptist Church, a church where all ages grow in the love of God. From children and youth worship to sports ministry and mission outreach, Campbellsville Baptist Church shares the love of God both in and outside of the sanctuary. Join us for worship on Sunday mornings at 9 and small group Bible study at 10:30. That's Campbellsville Baptist Church, the people of God sharing God's love because God's love changes the world. Campbellsville University Cosmetology teaches beauty inside and out. The cosmetology students at CEU receive salon experience while learning in a contemporary environment from faculty who have worked in the industry. With areas of study ranging from hairstyling to salon management, Campbellsville University Cosmetology can help you turn your passion into a profession. Kickstart your cosmetology career today. Visit campbellsville.edu/cosmetology.
Citizens Bank and Trust Company serves the Taylor County area with 3 convenient locations. Our online and mobile options can make your banking experience even easier, with features such as digital wallet, Touch ID login with our mobile app, and online deposits. Mobile banking also gives you the online control of your Citizens Bank debit card. Along with our banking locations, we also offer a no-charge ATM in the Student Commons on the campus of Campbellsville University. Citizens Bank and Trust in Campbellsville. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to What's Cooking Neighbor. Today on the menu is Cajun chicken pasta Alfredo. Our chicken is going. We have boneless, skinless chicken thighs here. And as you can see, it is a beautiful golden brown. That is exactly what we want. And we're going to take that out. Our pasta's still going. Now keep in mind, if this is not cooked all the way through. Don't worry about it because we are going to dice this up and add this back into our sauce. As you can see, the butter and the oil right here, you have a dark color. That's because of that Cajun seasoning right there. Now, we're gonna come over here, we're gonna grab our onions and add them, and our garlic. Add those guys to the pool, hang out with some friends. And we just want to saute this really, really quick. Let that get translucent. And you can already smell the garlic and those onions, and it smells unbelievable. That's where we want it. Now we're going to come in with our sausage. Add those guys to the pool. And we turned our heat down to medium. And just let those guys hang out, saute, and get to know each other. While that's going, now we're going to come over here and we're going to slice up our chicken thighs. I love chicken thighs. It's a dark cut, it's a dark meat. It's much more flavorful, juicy, tender. This can be a rough dice. It does not have to be something precise. Just give it a quick run through. Totally up to you, however you want it. This is going to be unbelievable. I served this yesterday at my work, and the students loved it. Actually ran out of food, and they weren't too happy. So I figured if they loved it that much, why not do it for the show? And our last one. And whatever you do, do not get rid of that. Those accumulated juices right there. That is Flavor Town. And we're going to add that back into our pan here in just a second. We're going to run back over here, check. Onions, garlic, smoked sausage. Beautiful. Those accumulated juices from the chicken. We're going to add that back in here because that's a whole lot of flavor that I don't want to lose. I'm going to toss this back here into our sink. And then we're going to come over here and add the chicken back into the pool with the rest of the guys. And scrape off some of the juices if we can. Set you over there. This looks amazing and it smells good. The chicken, the smoked sausage, the onion, the garlic. Make sure all this is incorporated. Let those guys hang out, get to know each other, let all those flavors meld together. Our pasta should be just about done. We're going to test one out. It should be nice and al dente. A couple more minutes. And that should be done. Parmigiano Reggiano. I bought a whole thing of this one. Let's get over here so you can see it. I bought a whole block of this, diced it up, chopped it up a little bit. We're gonna get some half and half. We're gonna add this, we're gonna add our cheese, and that's gonna make our Alfredo sauce. It's gonna be delicious. But first thing what we're gonna do, we're going to drain this pasta. Our chicken will continue to cook. Then we're gonna leave our pasta back here and we're gonna let that hang out for a minute. Now we're gonna get started on making our Alfredo sauce. Half and half. Remember, I'm using half and half. You can use heavy cream, whipping cream, even milk will do the job. Just pour this into our pan. And we're gonna let that come to a boil. When that comes to a boil, we're gonna add our cheese and we're gonna stir it up, and that's gonna make an unbelievable, delicious, fresh Alfredo sauce. And in the meantime, our chicken, our sausage, our onions, our garlic, all of that's going together, that's hanging out. We're gonna go to break real quick, and when we come back, we're gonna put this all together. Cajun chicken Alfredo. It's unbelievably delicious. We'll be right back.
A champion doesn't get days off. It takes determination and drive to realize goals. From long nights to early mornings. From the courts to the classrooms to online. At Campbellsville University, this is why we play. This is how we learn. This is where champions are made. Find your calling for a life change at campbellsville.edu.
Here at Saloma Baptist Church, our mission and ministry extends beyond our walls. We are focused on teaching all ages about the love of Jesus, preparing them for a life of mission. We are committed to serving the local community and the world in the name of Jesus Christ. For more information on service times and mission opportunities, please visit our website at salomabaptist.com. We extend a warm welcome to you and your family here at Saloma Baptist Church.
My name is James C. Miller III, and I started to work at Taylor County Bank on July 1st, 1960. The bank was started because during the crash, the banks here failed, or at least one of them did. So there was a need for an additional bank in Taylor County. But the thing about our bank is this, that we had an old slogan back then. First in service, first in safety, first in convenience, and that's what we've always tried to do, and I think we still do.
Campbellsville University would like to invite you to the 2018 Stars and Stripes Homecoming Celebration. Join us for a day honoring fond memories in our country as we gather on the campus with faculty, staff, students, and alumni. On October 5th and 6th, we hope to welcome you home to celebrate CU's past, present, and future. That's Campbellsville University's 2018 Stars and Stripes Homecoming Celebration on October 5th and 6th. For more information, visit campbellsville.edu/homecoming.
What's up, guys? I'm Don Smith, and this is What's Cooking Neighbor, and we have Cajun chicken Alfredo on the menu, and our half and half is coming to a boil. We have our chicken, onions, garlic, our smoked sausage. All of these guys are already in the pool. They're getting to know each other. They're hanging out. It's smelling delicious. It looks delicious. Our pasta is in the back, just hanging out, chilling, waiting to be brought back to the party, and it will be brought back to the party. Now, right here, as you can see, our half and half is coming to a boil, and what we're going to do right now is add our Parmigiano Reggiano cheese to this, and we may need more cheese. That's why that's sitting right there on the cutting board just in case, and I think we're going to. And we're going to cut this down to about medium. Now, come back over here with the cheese. Of course, an easier way to do this is just have a cheese grater, which I don't have. So we have to do it the hard way, but it doesn't really make a difference. Just give it a nice little dice cut up. Doesn't have to be uniformed or anything. And add these guys to the half and half pot of deliciousness. And now, get rid of that. We're going to stir this in. And when that cheese melts in the half and half, it's going to come together and it's going to make a wonderful, nice Alfredo sauce. It already smells delicious. You can already smell it. And if you want right now, we're going to get a whisk. And we can bring this back up because I'm going to be paying attention to it and it won't boil over. Here we go. Now remember, you can always go to the store and buy Alfredo sauce. But why do that if you can make your own at home? And we're going to cut this mixture off. It's done. It's just going to hang out right there. Our pasta's in the back hanging out. Now all we're doing right now is just waiting for this Alfredo sauce to come together. And once this come together, we can put this dish together. Now what we're going to do, we want this to reduce. We want this to get thick. Now we're going to cut this back on high. Then we're just going to let that get thick. Do a little cleanup. Now I am as you can see right there, it's starting to curdle a little bit. Don't worry about it. Just continue to stir it, and that should loosen it back up. Now this is totally optional and it's totally up to you, but what I think I'm going to do to add even more flavor to this and help thicken it up just a little bit is we're going to add this sauce to our chicken, onion, garlic sauces mixture, because it's going to make it even more Cajun. I'll set this out of the way. Now we're just going to give this a stir and let that all come together. Now this is the part where you can add some kind of herb. You can add parsley, flat leaf, or curly parsley, if I can get it out. And we want this to reduce as much as possible. And if it does separate like this a little bit, don't worry, it's still going to be delicious. It's not going to hurt the dish at all. It's just a little less appealing than it would be if it didn't. And now this is coming back up to a boil. And while that goes, we're going to come back here. And grab a nice little bowl. And come back here and grab our pasta. This has been sitting back here hanging out, chilling. And let him come back to the party. Get rid of you. Let's grab a plate so we can plate this up to see what it looks like. Make some room. Our pasta. Now, ideally you will let this go another 6 or 8 minutes to reduce it, to make it all come together a little more. But what we're going to do, because it's going to be delicious either way it goes, we're just going to bring some over. And you can smell the Cajun flavor in this. And we're just going to spoon it. Over. And it did break up, but guys, I'm telling you, it really doesn't matter that much. Other than aesthetic, it's not as pretty, but it is just as delicious. And that's all the time we have for today. Cajun pasta chicken. We'll see you next time right here on What's Cooking Neighbor. And who knows what we're going to cook then.
Campbellsville University would like to invite you to the 2018 Stars and Stripes Homecoming Celebration. Join us for a day honoring fond memories in our country as we gather on the campus with faculty, staff, students, and alumni. On October 5th and 6th, we hope to welcome you home to celebrate CU's past, present, and future. That's Campbellsville University's 2018 Stars and Stripes Homecoming Celebration on October 5th and 6th. For more information, visit campbellsville.edu/homecoming.
WLCU-TV, a service of Campbellsville University. Comcast Cable Channel 10.